Good morning. It's day 3 out of Leadore. We packed up our bags, climbing our first little hill, and the sun is coming up over the mountain over there. And we're excited to see what today brings. Looks like this is kind of the grassy trail where there is really no trail. So you have to follow these markers, and if you can see, there's one way up there. So that's our next goal.
Good morning. Come to our first water source of the day, a little stream. Renee's looking at figure out how to jump across it. And then if you look up over here, you can see where the trail continues along that line. Let's watch her jump. Like a pro. Try feet on. Yeah. There you go. Hello. So we're about 6 miles in on this hike, this morning hike. It's been lovely terrain, big open spaces. There's looking over our shoulders, just big spaces. And not too much climbing, but I think we'll have some climbing later on because, you know, you're on the Continental Divide. We are thinking of going 20 miles, although Renee has this idea in her head to go 29, so she doesn't have to carry water. To be determined. But nice overcast, relatively cool, and just a wonderful space.
We're now off the 2 track onto single track again. This lovely drainage that we're going up. We're working our way up the drainage. Just gorgeous. Butterflies flying around, birds singing right along the stream. So we're climbing up away from the drainage. You can just tell how much more dry it is over on this side. Compared to that way, lots of green.
Renee up ahead, looks like she's taking a video.
Topped out at a pass. That's what we're looking at. There's our CDT marker and our barely visible trail there. See, way in the distance there's another trail marker. So that's where we will be going. And just like that, we've come out of the mountains and into the prairie treeless hills. It's crazy how that changes in just a turn. Now we are back in the land of the green, this direction. We're going down past Dead Man Lake, which is right there. And then this direction is all the more rounded brown mountains. Very interesting. You can probably hear a cow in the distance. A bunch of cows right by the lake. Right. All those black dots there are cows. There you go. We are loaded up with water, kind of on a ridge that we climbed up to. We're just going to see how far we can get tonight. We hope for 24, which is about 6 more miles, but we are loaded with water, so packs are really heavy. Our last challenge of the day is getting up this really steep hill up here. Then it's downhill, trying to do 3 more miles to make 24. You can see really far.
Some nobos.
There's some people walking down the trail. Probably some northbounders.
Okay.
We're starting to see some of the fast of the northbounders. So it's cool. Made it to camp. Just wanted to show you how dirty my feet are. A lot of dusty road today, just dusty trail, and these are definitely the dirtiest they've been ever. And so we don't have water. We don't have anything to wash off in, so we're using a little bit of water to wet some wet wipes and do the best we can until, you know, we can get them clean in a creek somewhere. But anyway, this is our view from our tent. It's nice and breezy up here, so it's good. Very exposed. There's absolutely no trees around. We got a fence right to the side of us and a road right to the right of us. But yeah, beautiful. Did 24 miles today, and we're gonna clean up and take a little rest and then have dinner.
View from the tent as we go to sleep, listen to our book. Good night, everybody.
Good morning. We are just packing up breakfast. This is where our tent was last night. I just pulled it down and we put our packs behind us to give a wind barrier. This is the direction we're going. So that's pretty exciting. Beautiful morning, great skies, a little bit of wind, and not very much water. But we have 6 miles to our next water source, so we should have enough to get us there.
So those white rock cliffs that I had recorded yesterday, we are now at the top of them. You can see a big pile of white rock over here.
That white snow patch?
Uh-huh.
We were over there yesterday morning.
We were over at that white patch of snow yesterday morning. It's crazy when you can see this far. You can see where you've come from. It's just crazy. Oh, cow in our path. Moving on. Just a lone cow for whatever reason. No herd.
Looking for greener pastures.
Hi.
Where's your baby?
You often get pulled off the road and onto cross-country grassy sections where you can barely make out the trail, but they usually have posts placed strategically so you can see where the next one is. This particular spot doesn't, but kind of walking on a side slope, so it's not super comfortable, but it is what it is. Part of the journey. From brown and dry to green and lush, just like that.
This is the junction of Buffalo Spring.
Oh. There's even a little bit of water here. Buffalo.
A bit of water.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Kind of overgrown trail here. These alder bushes that scratch up your legs. Cool stand of aspen trees here. You We're gonna go back into the woods. Walking through this meadow. As you can see, the trail is through this tall grass and it's all lumpy, bumpy. So, but oh my goodness, it's like Sound of Music time here. It's pretty cool. Whenever you don't get to look up very often because you really have to navigate the trail, but when you do, it's like, wow, the space I'm in. Pretty crazy. It's Pierre coming up our 5-mile morning climb. Get to go downhill to lunch because that's where our water source is, but woohoo! Love this. Love this. Here he comes.
So obviously, we're going through a field sharing with cattle. They're not very happy with us. What they're really good at is making lots of other trails and making it easy for us to get lost or off trail. This is the wildlife we're seeing today.
So, afternoon climb. We're still in grass all day. It's been like this. We've gotten off trail so many times because it'll just peter out. You look at the map, you're off trail, gotta find it. We waste a lot of time today doing that. But now we're climbing up this ridgeline. Pretty cool. No more trees. And we're gonna end up camping again out in the open. That's what it is. We're planning on 25 miles today, so we have about three and a half left. So onward and upward. Here we go. It's been a tough day.
So we're making it along the ridge line and some hard navigating.
End of the day. What time is it, hon?
I don't have my phone or my watch. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, yep, 8 o'clock. Got in at about 7:35. Tough day, especially afternoon. We are actually camping right next to the trough. Got a beautiful view. And there's nothing in the trough, as you can see. However, this was our water source that we hiked so far for today. We ended up doing about 26 miles. But this is nice. This is not, it's coming straight from the ground. You don't need to filter it. So, there it is. We have got to eat dinner. We're hungry and tired. And then back up this way is where we have to go back up tomorrow morning to get out of here. And then we have about a 15-mile hike to get to the Interstate 15, where we're going to have somebody pick us up and take us into Dillon. Good morning. We got up extra early this morning, about 4:30. We've got 15 miles to do by 1. We just want to be safe. Heard some thunder also this morning that kind of woke us up. But this is our view this morning. I think it says pink skies and mornings. Sailors take warning. But we got some clouds and some blue sky. It's just starting to lighten up. We've had breakfast and coffee. Pavel joined us last night. And he just took off. He's going to try to ride with us into Dillon today. So anyway, these are our surroundings. Tent is down. We're getting ready to take off and do some more ridge walking for a bit. Here's what ridge walking looks like at 6 o'clock in the morning. See all these white things on the side of the mountain? They are all sheep. Got some sheep herders up there. Some sheep dogs. Oh, there they go. Wow. So many of them.
Oh, he's got his horse up there too.
It's also sheep poop all over the trail. It's almost like you can't avoid it.
Hi puppies. Hi dogs.
They are very, very well behaving. Yeah.
Well, they think they're the sheep.
The
right?
sheep
They're protecting their
herders or the
He's
shepherds.
got a rifle.
Horses.
Yeah. Who's got a rifle?
See on his side of his pack?
Yeah, yeah. The guy is from Peru.
Oh, is he?
Oh, is he? Oh, wow. We should have stopped and talked to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Early start. We we're on trail by 6. There's one of those border markers. Probably getting old seeing those. So there's the ridge line. We passed a sheep herder with this flock of sheep, and he was from Peru, and so with his dogs and his sheep and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. And this morning we're making our way in, and we're hopefully gonna get a drive to Dillon. Making our way down along this road for several miles, and then we'll get the frontage road, which walks along the interstate, and where we'll hopefully get picked up and taken to Dillon. This is our view this morning, accompanied by cows.
This is actually the trail.
Yeah, this is part of the CDT. Sometimes you gotta walk on roads to get to Mexico.